Yeah. Kelly, on your mark, ready, set, go. FAMU Sports Show. If you ain't trying to win it all, what you play the game for? Bright lights, big stage, this is what you came for. Like the 100-meter, better stay in your lane, though. Home of the brand, you know we like the brand. You know you fam if you got a Rattler on your tag. Never say much, you can see the sweat being down for the team. No, this is not a fad. Champs of the MEAC, more rings, yeah we need that. Where my softball team at? Bleed orange and green, and I mean that. Where the defense at, you can scream that. Courtside at the ball game, big shot. We hit the game winner, you can check the shot clock. Crossover, nice dunk, you see the hang time. The Al Lawson Center rockin' when it's game time. And when it's football season, you better rush down. You know the fans going crazy with a touchdown. And we got the loudest band in the nation. Marching 100, this is history in the making. And the baseball game's always so fun. Catch the highlights when we hit the home run. You know it's going down when you hear that fight song. Welcome to the FAMU Sports Show, Strike Zone.
Strike Zone.
Welcome to today's Strike Zone. We've got an action-packed show for you. FAMU baseball has been on an absolute tear this season, and the Rattlers are currently ranked the #1 team in the popular Black College Nines poll, which annually ranks the top HBCU college baseball teams. Correspondent Jessica Gardner will fill us in on everything FAMU baseball. But first, the Rattler and Lady Rattler basketball teams just completed their treks to Norfolk for the MEAC basketball championships. The Rattlers went down in the first round to the South Carolina State Bulldogs in a dramatic 82-78 loss in overtime. Desmond Williams led the Rattlers with a valiant 23 points, but it wasn't enough to hold off the Bulldogs. Here's head coach Byron Samuels on the tournament.
Congratulations to Murray and his team and his staff. They're a seasoned bunch, and just down the stretch, they just made a few more plays than we made, and so for that I congratulate them. I like my group. Look out there at the majority of the second half. I'm playing 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior. Sometimes maybe 2 juniors, 2 freshmen, and so our guys battled. I thought we were going to win tonight. Felt good all day yesterday, felt good today. We're right there in position, I think up 5 with close to 3 minutes left in the first overtime. They hit a big 3, got an offensive rebound and a putback, then a foul. We just didn't finish plays.
Because I would rather have 2 points in a win than 23 in the loss. So I obviously didn't do enough. We didn't do enough as a team. So 23 points is really pointless down the drain because we didn't get the win. And that's all I care about is the win, not the 23 points. So if I had 50 points, it doesn't matter to me.
The Lady Rattlers fared much better, making their way to the semifinals with 2 victories along the way. They defeated the South Carolina State Lady Bulldogs 65-62 to advance to the quarterfinal round. The ladies would follow that with an upset of the hometown NSU Lady Spartans 80-73. The tour would eventually end in a disappointing 59-42 loss to regular season champion Bethune-Cookman. Here's a few sound bites from the Lady Rattlers from the tournament.
Energy, effort and energy. I thought the first half, the point guard was doing what she wanted to do. They had too many layups going to the hole, so we made a couple adjustments, picking up her up early to stop her early, making her giving up the ball a little bit earlier than she was the first half. Disappointing loss, but overall I'm very proud of my young ladies, how hard they fought. No one expected us to get this far, but very proud of them and the way they fought. I think experience is a big key. I was looking back at the roster Monday after we won the game. We only have 3 or 4 girls on the roster with MEAC experience. And I thought it was big for us to get that first game on our belt and then win on yesterday. And then we came into the game and Bethune experience prevailed on us this afternoon. They have a lot of seniors and juniors that was here, been there 3 or 4 years. That's what we told them in the locker room, remember this feeling. You don't want to feel it again. We have a lot of girls returning on next season, so you don't want to, remember this feeling because you don't want to feel it again. We're ready to get back to work and just get ready for next year.
Strike Zone is just getting started. We'll come back in full gear right after these messages.
Strike Zone. Strike Zone. Strike Zone.
I picked up the saxophone when I was 11 years old, and after that, I never looked back. I've had the opportunity to make music with some of the greats, and even perform for the legendary B.B. King. Right now, I'm composing the soundtrack for the music of my life. And of all the stages that I've ever performed on, this one, on the Hill, hits closest to home. I'm prepared to perform in any area of my professional career because FAMU taught me.
FAMU Interim President Dr. Larry Robinson and Athletic Director Milton Overton honored Coach Veronica Wiggins for accomplishing history, as she became the first HBCU Division I coach to reach 700 victories in a career. Let's go out to the steps of Lee Hall and peek in on the celebration.
Hello, Rattlers. We are welcoming you today to honor, as Vaughn Wilson just mentioned, a very special woman, and I am honored to serve as the person that gets to receive all of the energy associated with a MEAC champion, a softball team, as well as someone that we've looked up to since our arrival here at Florida A&M as it relates to the advancement of not just women's sports, but all sports within the department. And so as we gather to just really acknowledge and celebrate and recognize this distinguished honor, one that many may not ever achieve, we also assemble to appreciate her for her greatness, for her leadership, and for her guidance.
It's elite class, and standard bearer. Elite class and standard bearer. Very few athletic departments all over the nation have an opportunity to have elite coaches. An elite coach means that you're in a class almost by yourself because of what you've done, you're winning, and your level of consistency. 600 and 700 wins is an elite class, very elite. And what I want to say to Coach Wiggins is, on behalf of Florida A&M University and our president, is that we're so thankful to have an elite coach who made a decision to stay, made a decision to make a career of winning and excellence here on the hill, on the highest of 7 hills.
Let me just take a few moments. My role on today's program was to say congratulations, and so I want to do that. Coach Wiggins, I want to say congratulations, but let me try to put what A.D. Overton said in context in terms of elite and standard bearer. This is Coach Wiggins' 26th year as softball head coach at Florida A&M University. Well, you know, that deserves a special commendation there alone, right? 26 years. This weekend, of course, while Ms. Suggs and I were at the MEAC basketball championships in Norfolk, we were watching and tracking. And right in the middle of me getting a chicken wing down, Ms. Suggs said she got it, right? She's got 700, and I said, well, let's do something as soon as we can get back to Tallahassee. That's why we're doing this now. We knew that Coach Wiggins wouldn't want something like this, but we decided to do it anyway. 700 career wins. In Puerto Rico, of all places, we wish we had that kind of weather here this afternoon.
I'm Denise Anderson. I'm a senior catcher. Well, being asked what Coach Wiggins means to us, that's kind of a hard task because you can't really sum it up in words what she means, not even just one word. If I had to say what she means to us, she's a role model. She's a legendary role model to all of us. We all look up to her. Like, one day I know that we all will want to be where she is. We all want to be on top, on the highest of 7 hills, wherever we are. We want to be on top. Like, she challenges us all the time to grow and to mature into the young women that she knows that we can be. And I can honestly say that we all have grown since we've gotten here to FAMU.
We just want to thank you all for coming out here to celebrate Coach Wiggins with us. She means a tremendous amount to all of us, the whole campus, everyone that's out here. They're out to support her, and that's what we do. We come together as a family. We're here. We do everything for Coach Wiggins. We do everything for Florida A&M University, but in our opinion, she is Florida A&M University. Like, she's a big part of Florida A&M University. And all the support that she has, it travels over to our team, and we do what we do. We're successful as we are because of Coach Wiggins and because of the support that we have in our administration. So we just want to thank you all for coming out today and celebrating her with us.
It's very seldom speechless, but today I want to say thank you, Dr. Robinson. Thank you, A.D. Overton. It is an honor, and I appreciate, I have a loud voice, so I appreciate this honor. And I would like to recognize my husband is out there, Willie Wiggins, and he support me all the time. But I give God the glory and the honor, and without him and the team attests that's how I lead my team. I keep him first in my life and also in the team. So without him, I would not have had the administration that was supportive to help us do the things that we do. Without him, I would not have had the assistant coaches, and they are young and energetic and experienced. And I give them the credit because I work them, believe me, I work them. And without him, he would not have given me the athletes that would buy in, because I instill FAMU. This is not about them, and they know it. It is about the university, and they are out of the picture. They are that small seed, but they know what they're there for, and we play and we represent the university.
I've always loved science as a kid. At the age of 14, I developed an innovative stitching technique. I decided to hone my skills at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, majoring in chemistry. FAMU's learning environment has pushed me forward in making my dream of becoming a trauma surgeon a reality. Oh, did I tell you my twin brother is here too?
FAMU has pushed me forward in my college career path of becoming an environmental attorney. So what are you waiting on? Let FAMU push you forward.
Rattler baseball is earning big hits, several runs, and hopefully few errors on the trek to the MEAC championship. Jessica Gardner gets us all caught up on the Diamond action.
The Rattlers celebrated their alumni weekend with a series win over the Savannah State Tigers on Saturday and are looking for a sweep on Sunday.
The second game of that doubleheader on Saturday at Bethune, and then the carryover effect to Jacksonville Tuesday here. I didn't feel like we came to the ballpark wanting to win a baseball game. I thought there were other distractions, that we were worried about too many other things other than winning a baseball game. So we came up with a two-word phrase: one intent. One intent means when you walk in that gate to get the baseball field, there's one thing that matters, and that's winning a baseball game. It's nothing else. I don't want to hear guys talking about things they're doing after the game or did the night before. I want them talking about, let's win a baseball game, especially with this being so important, being MEAC play.
Now talk about the resiliency, for the team to be able to come from behind numerous times, to be able to bounce back. What does that say about them?
Their pitcher threw a great changeup, and I told our pitchers after the game, I'm like, how important is a changeup? I mean, that guy had nothing else. He threw 75 miles an hour, but yet he had a good changeup. So it's a lesson for us, but I was pleased with the way we continued to battle. Didn't get down. I'm just glad it wasn't a 7-inning game. It was a 9-inning game that he was pitching. But our guys have been tough. We've been mentally tough. Heck, we won, 6-1 or something in one-run ball game. So, not that we expect that, but we do expect the fight. And if you fight hard enough, good things happen.
We spoke to Coach Shoup and some of the members of the Baseball Alumni Association.
Well, this is some time of the year that we look forward to coming back. We just look forward to coming back and supporting the current team. And everything that we do during the year, we just make sure that it shows on the field. This is our way of giving back, and that's very important. Okay?
Now, how do you feel college baseball has changed since you played?
Ooh, since I played, they have a lot more equipment. A lot of things are in place for convenience. When I was here, we didn't have a lot of those, shall I say, niceties. But it's a good thing. That means that we've come a long ways, and I certainly appreciate it. And as an alumni group, we're working diligently to make sure that our school has the best. There he is. Do the best we can in order to make that happen for the good of the school.
And this is kind of our job as coaches. We feel like we're just as good as Jacksonville. We feel like we're just as good as basically all the teams we played. Anna will agree with that. We played Auburn, and we should have beat Auburn. I mean, we kicked the ball around, which has been a problem of ours all year long a little bit. But we had Auburn 7-0 with the bases loaded, nobody out, and in the 5th inning, and didn't score. And then they scored 6 in the bottom, and we get beat 12-8. Auburn, I don't know if you looked at your TVs. Auburn beat Florida, which was previously number 1 or number 2 in the country, beat them 14-3 last night. So college baseball is just, it's just crazy on what can happen on any given weekend.
You write checks, you're attending the games, you're supporting the program, so that when our team goes out and when our coaches go out and they recruit, and we bring those guys to campus, and those recruits are sitting there watching the game, they don't want to be any other place. There should be no better place, no livelier crowd, all right? I mean, no better atmosphere, no better clubhouse that we're about to put online, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna say that again, no better clubhouse.
That's right.
Because we gotta talk about the future, okay? Of what we need to make sure that we set the stage for success, long-term success, that's not going up and down, that's always going in this trajectory. This is the only one I like to look at, going up.
The Rattlers are now in the driver's seat in the competitive MEAC Southern Division. I'm Jessica Gardner from Moore Kittles Field. Now back to the studio. Alfonso?
Thanks, Jessica. The Rattlers are looking strong, and we look for great things from them down the stretch. We'll pause for the cause, and we'll return after this commercial break.
Pick FAMU because of the school spirit. Because it's a family week. Strike with us. Strike with us. Strike with us. Strike with us. I chose FAMU. I chose FAMU because of our rich culture.
The only reason why you should choose FAMU is the #1 HBCU in the nation.
Strike with us.
I chose FAMU. I love FAMU. You should.
Strike with us.
Cheerleading isn't a sport. Anybody can do it, right? Well, we put it to the test. The MEAC champion FAMU cheerleaders challenged some football players to learn to cheer, to see how athletic it was. Here's a look inside the fiasco that was FAMU's cheerleaders teaching the football players exactly what they do.
You don't got it if you want it, come and get it. You don't got it if you want it, come and get it. You don't got it if you want it, come and get it. Come get you some.
What do you think about cheerleading as a sport?
Cheerleading's not even a sport at all. Extracurricular activity, if you call that, maybe, but it's not a sport. So
Cheerleading is great.
I love cheerleading, you feel me? I feel like, you feel me, it's a great sport. You know, I love when they out there cheering my name.
Cheerleading is a sport. We need them competition on the sideline. We need it right there. When I'm doing my thing on the football field, I need it right there. No, stay right there, stay right there.
You gotta catch her butt on the way down.
Oh, don't worry about it.
So if you were taught to cheer today, you think you'd do really good?
I mean, I can do anything basically. Cheerleading, them, what they do, I can do that easily, so I'm not worried at all.
I don't know.
My manager said no. I am not doing that. My manager said no.
Since football got so much to say, put us on the field. Put us in, coach. I bet you we make some plays. We're going to score some touchdowns. We're going to win some games.
They could.
8, 1, 2, 3. Oh! 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and go. They should stick to
unathletic note.
It's football.
Maybe
but,
like basketball up there or something.
Maybe another sport, but
I think basketball could do better than them because they suck.
It ain't your fault.
8 and 1, 2. There we go. Y'all got this. Y'all got to go down.
Hold on.
Get down. 5, 6, 7, 8, dip.
Cheerleading is very hard, very. I feel like these women should get financial aid for this. This is going to be a scholarship sport. It's a hard sport, man. Hey, I give it to them.
1, 6.
Hey,
Move it. Down the field. We 1, 6. Last time. Move it. Down the field. We 1, 6. Move it. Hey, down. There you go. There you go. We 1, 6. Hey, move it. Down the field. We hit the time. Move it. Move it. right.
Over the last 25 years, under the guidance of head coach Veronica Wiggins, FAMU softball has been FAMU's most consistently successful program. In this week's Strike Zone, we go on tour with the Lady Rattlers to Boca Raton for the FAU softball tournament. A lot goes into preparing for a game, and here's a look inside the 3-time defending MEAC champions.
Batting 8th and playing first base, number 14, Michelle Watson. Batting 9th and playing center field, number 13, Whitney Ferris. Playing second base, number 1, Shayla Boyd.
The Lady Rattlers are off to a great start this season, and we're preparing for their first home conference game on March 25th against the NCCU Eagles. For Strike Zone, I'm Jessica Ward. Now back to the studio.
Hold on to your seats. We're headed over to the SBI Bull and Bear Lounge to discuss today's hot topic. And Daisha Robinson and some special guests battled their points on the final strike presented by the FAMU School of Business and Industry.
I'm Daisha Robinson here today, and welcome back to Final Strike. Today I'm joined by Robert Leeks, Howard Milligan, and Kimani Fleming. Today's subject is HBCU's athletics tarnishing the university's image? Howard?
Oh, definitely. I think when, you go to the school, you come back and everybody, nobody really talks about our athletic programs as much as they used to. The culture of FAMU is shifted from everybody going to the football and basketball games to everybody going to the set to see the Greek stroll, or everybody going to the orgs, to the panels and everything about that. So I definitely think that athletics it tarnished the school's pride so much that the school's culture literally shifted to other topics and to other aspects.
Definitely, I definitely agree with Howard. I feel like schools, HBCUs, they were started off something else, a different realm of issues, a different purpose.
Yep.
But in this day and age, sports matters,
Sports matters, but how can we say that our whole HBCU pride is going down the drain because we can't produce athletically? HBCUs are not only known for being great athletically, but we're also known for our work in the classrooms. We're a cut above the rest. We don't sit at the same level as everyone else. We strive for greatness in every aspect, so how can we say that athletics is taking away so much from our university?
Because sports matters. Sports, you can't go anywhere without sports being the headline of something. Sports is the headline everywhere you go. At any school you go to, sports is the primary subject, the primary topic. Sports is economically the biggest thing.
But what do you say when it comes to like the School of Business per se? Exactly. We film in the School of Business every week. The School of Business brings in so much revenue for the school, and not only revenue, it brings in different faces, and we produce so many students through our programs at our school, whether it be our pharmacy, our business, our journalism programs. That's what the people look at. That's what they see. That's the end result. Whether or not you go to school 4 years and your school wins a few basketball or football games, that's great and fine and dandy. But when you graduate, people are gonna know your reputation by your school's business.
So let's just shift off for a second. So with other schools that aren't HBCUs in this NCAA, is sports not the top notch at every school?
I'm gonna say this. Nah, because check this out. How many people go to Yale, Harvard, and worry about football, worry about sports? How many people go to Duke?
It's an afterthought.
I'm just going for because they have a great basketball team. No, they're going for education.
You guys honestly can't sit here and tell me that sports is not the biggest realm of a school. You cannot sit here and tell me that.
It's a case-by-case basis because you can't say that for every university. Like you said, like the Dukes and the Virginians of the universe. Like Virginia has never been profound in athletics until now. They're recently coming into an age where they're good at basketball, somewhat good at football. You feel? They come into this realm and you feel like, now all of a sudden this is the image of my school. No, that is not the image of your school.
But I think one thing
image is not athletics.
I think one thing that definitely needs to be considered is the fact that, when it comes to the image of the school and that school pride, that HBCU pride, yes, it's the name of the university, and then it's the sports programs. When you think about schools like FSU, who had the Jameis era, and then you think about schools like UF, who had the Tim Tebow era, when everybody was going around like, this is my school, this is my university, and then you take the programs and the foundations that an education brings, and that's when you start bringing out, the underground of the university and everything. So I definitely think that, sports is something to consider, and considering the fact that the HBCU experience, a lot of them do not have profound athletic experience, it does kind of tarnish the name a little bit, because I can't go, yay, the FAMU Rattlers because of our football or our basketball program.
Exactly.
But what is the purpose of, I feel like the purpose of sports at a university is only to build the reputation of a school, not necessarily be the face of a school.
It's really just a self-care.
Right. I feel like it's something that's just there in place to keep people interested, but that's not the main goal of our universities. Our universities are here to create great people in the workforce.
Of course.
Right. No, and we're not disagreeing with you there.
Like, let's just, even FAMU, if you look at the ratio of the student population, it is 15 women to just one male, or 15 females to one male. So you take that into consideration and think about, well, there are more women in this world anyway. And then you say, okay, well, I'm pretty sure not every girl pays attention to athletics.
Exactly.
Well,
Sports
thank you guys so much for joining us today on the Final Strike. Catch us next week on Strike Zone.